What if I told you the person sitting quietly in the corner of the boardroom, wearing a plain shirt, driving an unbranded car, not posting flash vacations, is likely far richer than the guy loudly showing off a gold chain? Why do the wealthiest people often choose to look ordinary? We're about to expose the reasons why the richest people don't look rich, and by the end, you'll have concrete strategies you can apply starting today, no matter your income, background, or starting point. Because this is not about flaunting, it's about freedom. Not about impression, it's about impact. If success is your goal and you're ready to level up, make sure you subscribe. Every video is crafted to move you closer to the life you deserve. Ready? Let's go. Number 1. Less flash means more cash flow. Most people believe, if I make $100,000 a year, I'll buy the nice car, designer bag, big watch. But here's the twist. When you buy the flashy items, you lock in large fixed costs, maintenance, insurance, depreciation. So instead of freeing up cash flow for investing, you drain it. The ultra-wealthy know this. They may quietly drive a sedan while their portfolio holds $5 million in equities, dividend stocks, ETFs, real estate, and hedge fund exposure. If you let flashy purchases consume your monthly income before you allocate to your investment account, be that stocks, mutual funds, or index ETFs, then you're prioritizing the visible over the invisible engine of wealth, money working for you. Flash equals insecurity. Real wealth equals options. The person who buys the fancy car to impress is still tied to the income. The person who invests the income builds freedom. In a minute, we'll see that the richest people hide their wealth deliberately, and I'll show you how you can too. Number 2, invisible wealth builds visible security. Wealth isn't always visible, and that's exactly the point. When a person accumulates millions, they often prefer to keep things low-key. Why? Because visibility invites two things: higher costs, you'll feel pressure to keep up, and higher risk, you become a target. The wealthy treat invisibility as a shield. Start building invisibility today. If you expect to get a raise or bonus, consider channeling part of it into non-showy assets. Let the investment work in silence. The richest people aren't performing for others, they're building for themselves. If you show off the wealth, you may get the applause, but you also get the liabilities. Control your narrative. Number 3, real wealth hides in the engine, not the paint job. If you walk into a high net worth household, you might see modest decor, but behind the scenes, multiple income streams, rental properties, offshore holdings, index funds, private equity bets. The difference is they invest in capacity, not just possessions. While others buy the car, they buy the fleet. While others buy the watch, they buy the company. When you tie wealth conceptually to visible assets, big house, fancy car, designer clothes, you trap yourself into liabilities disguised as assets because maintaining them costs money. The rich focus on actual assets, something that makes money or saves money. Audit your big 3 spending each year: home, car, lifestyle. Ask, is this purchase contributing to my investment engine, dividend income, rental yield, equity appreciation, or is it draining it? If it's draining, cap it and redirect at least 50% of the savings into growth stocks or ETFs. Don't worry about looking rich, worry about being wealthy. Number 4, time arbitrage beats status symbols. Status symbols are about now. They scream, look at me now. But the ultra-wealthy play a different game. They employ time arbitrage. They trade short-term appearances for long-term gains. They know that investing $2,000 per month into a diversified stock portfolio at a 7 to 8% compounded return over 20 years will yield roughly $720,000 on monthly contributions alone before extra growth. That's thousands in yearly dividend income, not a one-time flash purchase. For the next 30 days, freeze all status purchases above $500 unless they contribute to your income-generating engine. Instead, direct that money into your stock portfolio. The richest know that time is their leverage, not the brand on their bag. Coming up in point 5, how the richest play the quiet leverage game, so be ready. Quiet leverage are much better than loud loans. Most people chase visible leverage: big house, big mortgage, flashy car loan. What they don't understand is that quiet leverage is the weapon of the wealthy. Quiet leverage means using borrowed capital or other people's capital in investments, scaling your portfolios silently, not amplifying your liabilities for show. Explore low-cost borrowing options tied to investments, or better, invest with your cash flow and avoid high-cost debts. Example: before you buy something that requires financing, ask, will this finance purchase generate income or just costs? If it's just costs, don't do it. Instead, channel that monthly payment toward index funds or dividend stocks. Borrowing to build income is power. Borrowing to maintain appearances is a trap. The wealthiest rarely mention their leverage, but you see the results: diversified asset base, strong passive income. They quietly win. Number 6. The stealth mode stock portfolio. The richest often avoid showing off their portfolios, but their real strength lies in them. They build diversified holdings across growth stocks, dividend stocks, ETFs, index funds, and sometimes private equity or hedge fund stakes. The general public might talk about their flashy purchases. The wealthy affect real wealth via capital appreciation, dividend income, and compound interest in stocks. Visibility doesn't equal value. The richest people know that showing off equity-based wealth invites taxes, envy, bad deals. So they stay silent, invest loud. If you silently build your stock portfolio, you'll eventually own the system rather than be owned by it. Number 7. Under the radar means over the edge. Here's an uncomfortable truth. If you act rich, people will treat you like someone who needs to be milked. But if you act financially disciplined while living modestly, you keep negotiation power, you remain unexpected, unnoticed, and you strike when the moment is right. That's how the wealthy operate. Two entrepreneurs both make $250,000 per year. One drives a flashy car and lives big. The other drives a modest car and invests aggressively. When the market dips, the second one has capital ready, no flashy liabilities, and can buy dividend stocks or ETFs on sale. The first one has high expenses, debt, status maintenance, and must sell to maintain cash flow. The second one quietly buys assets while others sell. That's under the radar leverage. You don't owe the world a spectacle. You owe yourself a legacy. The richest people build their edge in silence while others compete for attention. If you can thrive off the radar, you'll outpace those chasing applause. Now we'll see how the richest use fewer but stronger relationships, not broad networks, to accelerate their wealth. Number 8. Quality connections, not quantity followers. Some people think wealth comes from broadcasting, big social media, flashy network events, look at me posts. The ultra-rich know that wealth comes from quality relationships, not quantity. A single connection with a top hedge fund manager, a high net worth investor, or a seasoned business mentor can yield far more value than thousands of superficial followers. When you're low-key and serious about building, you attract serious people. You're not showing off, you're quietly building. Those who show off status sometimes attract the wrong crowd, those who want to ride the wave or who see you as a target. The wealthy surround themselves with people who add value, in investment deals, in business partnerships, in private equity, in mentorship. Identify 3 people in your life or industry who genuinely add value: knowledge, capital, opportunity. Reach out and offer something: your time, your effort, a small joint venture idea. Invest in those relationships deliberately, not superficially. Number 9. Lifestyle inflation kills wealth. Discipline builds it. Each time your income increases, apply the 50-30-20 rule, but skew it. 20% fixed for lifestyle, 30% savings, investment, 50% reinvest in yourself or assets. Or simpler, every extra dollar in income need to go 70% investment. Track it. The wealthy don't celebrate every raise with a luxury upgrade. They celebrate the extra investment. They know that the earlier you lock in higher investment habits, the more your portfolio compounds. If you fight lifestyle inflation, you beat most people. Number 10. Silence eyes long-term vision is wealth longevity. Most people chase quick wins, visible results, social proof. They want to show they've made it. The wealthy often operate in silence and with a horizon of 10, 20, 30 years. They understand that lasting wealth isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. While others post selfies from fancy trips, they quietly build their equity portfolio. Wealth isn't about proving you're rich today. It's about securing you're rich tomorrow. The richest aren't worried about showing off. They're focused on growing quietly until their wealth speaks for them. If you'd like the video support the channel, leave a like and subscribe and share this video with your loved ones. It takes less than a second and helps the channel a lot. We have plenty of inspiring content coming your way packed with tips to help you live a more successful and fulfilling life.